it's Richie here with Statifying Football. These are the weekday games for the NFL Week 8 and college football Week 9. Jump right into it. Thursday, big game, possibly a preview for the NFC Championship game between Green Bay and Arizona. Arizona's still undefeated. Green Bay's only lost once so far. Green Bay, they beat Washington 24-10. Aaron Rodgers, 274 passing, 3 touchdown passes. Defensively, they had 4 sacks, with Devondre Campbell having 13 tackles. Arizona, they destroyed Houston 31-5. Kyler Murray, 261 passing, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. I'm going to say, since it's going to be in Arizona, short week, Green Bay's got to travel to AZ. I'm going to give Arizona the slight edge. They do have a 3.5 point favorites, which is basically the home field advantage. I will give them that slight edge, but this literally could go back and forth. It should be a fun game to watch. It could be a pretty high scoring game potentially, but I'm going to go Arizona with a slight edge there. All right, going to the college games. Thursday night, Troy and Coastal Carolina. Troy's coming off a bye week. They last beat Texas State 31-28. Gunnar Watson, 182 passing and a touchdown. Kimani Vidal, 162 rushing and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, they had 4 sacks, 4 turnovers, and an interception return for a touchdown. Carlton Martial, one of the top linebackers, statistically speaking, in the nation over the last couple of years. 18 tackles with 2 tackles for loss. Coastal Carolina, they were upset last week in the middle of the week by Appalachian State. They lost in a last-second field goal, 30-27. Grayson McCall, 291 passing and a touchdown. Javon Hiley, 6 catches, 103. They only had 55 rushing yards for that high-powered rushing attack and just attack period. Teddy Gallagher, 11 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. I think Coastal Carolina, they'll bounce back, and if they have too much for Troy to keep up with. Troy has a decent offense, or they could, so potentially could be a shootout, but I'm not going to put Coastal Carolina on an upset alert. I think Coastal Carolina is just going to win. And then USF and ECU. USF got their second win of the season. They destroyed Temple 34-14. Jaron Mangum ran for 152 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kaylee Joyner ran for 126 and 2 touchdowns. They ran for 421 yards, put up 526 total yards of offense against Temple. They could potentially do that against East Carolina. East Carolina, they had a 5-hour weather delay against Houston. They put them right to the limit. They went to overtime and they lost at 31-24. Holton Naylor's 278 passing, 2 touchdown passes, and 1 on the ground. Tyler Snead had 7 catches for 114. They turned it over 3 times, which didn't help them in that. They had 5 sacks defensively. USF has looked pretty good the last couple of games. They could have beat Tulsa. I think ECU might be a little too much. I think Holton Naylor's is a really good quarterback. So I'm going to go ECU with a win there against USF. All right, go to Friday. You got Navy and Tulsa. Navy almost upset Cincinnati. They lost 27-20. Tyler Vatae, 116 passing and interception, but he did run for 2 touchdowns. They did run for 192 on the ground. Jamal Glenn had 11 tackles and a half tackle for loss. Tulsa, coming off a bye, they came back to beat USF 2 weeks ago, 32-31. Davis Brin, 266 passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Shamari Brooks ran for 145 and a touchdown. Deneric Prince ran for 110 and a touchdown. They ran for 269 yards, put up 535 yards of offense, but they turn over 3 times. They cannot do that against Navy. Even though Navy, they only have 1 win. Their ball control offense with that triple option, they run it really well. It beat UCF with that offense and nearly beat Cincinnati. And if Tulsa turns it over, Navy will just keep it all game long and maybe not even let Tulsa have the ball back. Tulsa's favored by 11. I'm kind of favoring Navy here. I think maybe they'll just keep the ball all game and win a close game. I'm going to go with Navy. All right, UNLV and Nevada. UNLV so close to winning. They're 0-7. They could be like 3-4. They lost 27-20 to San Jose State. Cam Friel, 240 passing and a touchdown. Kyle Williams, 7 catches, 117. Austin Ijaki had 10 tackles. Nevada, they lost a 2-point game to Fresno State, which is pretty much what I thought it would be. A nice, fun game back and forth. They lost 34-32. Carson Strong, 49 of 61 for 476 passing yards, 4 touchdown passes. Romeo Doubs, 19 catches, receptions for 203 yards, and a touchdown. Cole Turner, 8 catches, 105, and 2 touchdowns. They had 523 yards of offense. Lawson Hall added 10 tackles defensively. I think this will be Nevada's game. They lost to a good Fresno State team. They shouldn't look past UNLV. UNLV has a strong running game with Charles Williams, but I think Nevada will bounce back, get to 6 wins, get to bowl eligibility, and Carson Strong, I think, will have another strong game. So those are the picks for weekday games. Check out my other videos later. Peace.